Hello, and welcome to today's Thursday stream clinic. Here, Bianka and Greg.
Hi, Bianca. Good to see you again, guys.
So last time we spoke about why clients love hiring mobile-first videographers because of the ease of setting up, gives you more time, flexibility, and also is quite cost-friendly. But let's speak more about setting up. So can you recall, you have done quite some productions, I believe last week as well. What is your usual setup? What are the equipments that you're using, the devices, network and hardware requirements?
Yeah, last week we made a startup conference live stream, and we used a very common and the general setup to do this live stream. And I just bring my devices here to show you how to use it. So we used an iPad, which is an iPad Pro, a 10-inch, and we use this as a studio device. It's perfect to use because it's stable and 5G and etc. So the internet connection will be perfect to do a live stream when you use multi-camera angles, 6 or more. You will run this live stream on this device very well. And we used some iPhones, and we used the Samsung as an Android device, as an external camera source. We had 4 camera angles. We used 3 iPhones and 1 Samsung and Android device to do this live stream. And of course, because of the duration of the live stream was more than 4 hours, we used power banks and cables because we wanted to be sure about the battery, of course.
Oh, perfect. This sounds great and not too difficult, but how long does it take for you to set up? So you have a venue, you had this startup meeting, so how early do you arrive at the venues prior to the event?
Actually, it depends on the client, of course. So if you can get everything before the live stream, before the production, you don't have to be there so early. So let's say to set up the system and to run it, you need only 10 or 15 minutes. But of course, highly recommended to get there earlier, let's say 30 minutes, because you have to figure out where you would like to put the camera angles.
So the positioning
and always, yeah, it's
and the composition.
One of the most important things, I think, to find the best camera angles, and of course sometimes you have to put the chairs away, you know, because of the audience, because you want to find the best place for your camera setup. And you have to check the internet connection because it's very important. You have to check the sound if you use external microphones, and yeah, 30 minutes will be okay to do everything. But you can set up the system, the RECnGO, for instance, and then the cameras just 10 minutes.
That's perfect. Really convenient. And with regards to the network requirements, is that such an easy task to complete as well, to connect all the devices to the same network and then connect the devices? Yeah,
just for you, the internet connection is the most important thing if you would like to do a professional live stream. If you don't have internet, you cannot do a live stream, of course, it's obvious. So, 2 things that you can do before you go on live. You have to check the upload speed. This is the most important thing because you're uploading the content, of course, on the video platforms or the social media platforms. And if you just do a live stream and record it, you need a high speed internet connection, which is stable. So let's say if you would like to run 5 cameras live stream and record at the same time, and you use pictures, layers, and videos in the stream, you need the minimum requirements to do this with this internet connection is 15 megabits, of course, or higher.
Yeah, and is that feasible? So do you usually take the internet with you just to be on the safe side, or you pre-check the venue's network?
I always take my setup because I know this is a crucial point, and before we do a live stream and if we go a new place, we always check the internet connection there, and if the internet connection is stable and the speed is okay, we can go with them, of course. But if it's not, we can use our own setup, of course. So be sure always what you choose, because it depends on the place, you know.
Or just be on the safe side and take your own as well, right?
Of course.
Well, this sounds quite simple, but also super great. Now I would inquire regarding, so it takes quite quick to set up. And also the network hardware requirements are quite easy as well. What is still the biggest challenge you believe you face throughout production like this that we just spoke about?
Actually, to do a professional live stream and to do a good video production and put it on the social media platforms and video platforms, this is not a rocket science anymore. Thanks to the mobile devices and thanks to the softwares that are available on the nowadays, and you know, the biggest challenge to do a good live stream, for me to set up the layers and to get the logos and pictures before the live stream from the client. This is the most challenging thing, I think, because to set it up, it's easy, to run the system, easy.
And it's reliable?
Yes, of course, but there is no need to know every techie things, you know, so you don't have to generate this and that and put this and that, you know, to set up the system. I think the most important thing to create a good content, to find a good position and the insert logos and the pictures and etc. This is the most important thing.
So you would say that if you have a great planning, then you have full control over your production.
Yes, 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 yes.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time today. And well, guys, hope to see you next week as well on our Thursday stream clinic. Thank you again, Greg.
Thank you. And I just wanted to mention something. If you have any questions, just please feel free to contact us, to use the comment section, and we will discuss it the next time.